Alright, welcome back. Today, we're gonna go fight a boss. But what I want to do before we fight that boss is equip a fire ring on Cloud. You'll notice that in my Materia setup I have Ifrit Elemental on Eris armor to protect against fire, and I have Elemental Fire on Sid to protect against fire. And then with the fire ring on Cloud, we should be all set for any kind of fire attacks. Okay, boss fight. Against a big dragon. This is why we wanted all that fire protection, by the way. Cast Big Guard. Because he'll cast fire spells at you, and hopefully they won't hurt too bad. I've got the fire ring on Cloud, so didn't do anything to me. Alright, then let's use Aqualung. Just use physical attacks with Cloud. See how much longer the barrier and magic barrier last when you turn the battle speed down? I think it's a lot more efficient to be using Big Guard when the battle speed's a little bit, you know, slower. Get a lot more attacks off while it's still up. Instead of having to constantly recast it all the time. Next time Sid gets an attack, I'll go ahead and cast it again. Or I could just use his Limit Break. That could be good too. I'll play it safe. Even though I don't need to fetch. You know, I'm not gonna die on this boss or anything. If he doesn't get it off, we could always use it in the next boss fight. Yep. That's alright, we'll use his Limit Break in the next boss fight. And we get a Dragon Armlet, which is a really good piece of armor. Not as high in physical defense as the Adamant Bangles, but gives you way more slots for Materia. Let's grab this thing here. Bahamut. Awesome. Okay, we need to do some equipping of Materia here. Let's get rid of... Oh, Chocobo Lure's coming along quite nicely. Let's get rid of Preemptive for now, and replace it with Bahamut. And I think that's good. Otherwise, let's go ahead and just cure everyone real quick. Oh, and then let's put the champion belt back on Cloud. Now that we're done with that boss. Let's take it. Wait, how the freak did he overhear the whole story? I actually wonder what happens if you bring Cait Sith with you to this part. Would he just like... I actually don't know like how that conversation would go. I never used Cait Sith. So maybe it, like, dialogue, you know, is a little better or makes a little more sense if he's in your party during this part, rather than, like, calling you. No way, man, I don't trust this guy. Never have. You don't have a freaking choice. You have to eventually just say that you trust him. I don't even know why video games give you options like that when they're not really giving you an option. It's like you have to say yes, no matter what. So why give me the option to say no? Anyway. I'm actually curious to see what it would look like to have Kate Sith in your party during that part. Alright, let's head up this way. Actually, go ahead and save real quick. I forgot he already has his limit break ready to go. Yeah, we need to go straight ahead to 12 o'clock. And through this door. Holy crap. Okay, so this boss is really strong against magic attacks. So for the most part, we won't be using physical attacks against him. One exception to that rule is Bahamut, because Bahamut basically bypasses any magical defense. Get Big Guard up as well as quickly as possible before Eris freaking dies. Can't even freaking see the attack because we go through the wall. Yeah, it's pretty good damage, especially on this boss. Physical attacks from here on out unless you need to re-establish barrier, which I'm going to do right now. So that's how you want to handle that one. That battle can be tough without Big Guard. Again, enemy skills. Enemy skills are where it's at in this game. Enemy skills are huge. We get a Gigas Armlet. It's actually a really good accessory. Or actually not accessory, I think it's a piece of armor. But it increases your strength and vitality by 20, I think, or something like that. So if you don't have champion belts, it's pretty awesome. If you do have champion belts, it's like twice as awesome. Didn't want to talk through that part in case there are some of you out there that, you know, they like Kate Sith and you like that scene, but that scene really doesn't do it for me. I was so happy when I first played this game. I was like, yes, yes, finally he's dying. He's leaving my party forever and never have to talk to that guy again. I really didn't like Kate Sith my first time playing this game. I still don't like him, but I really didn't like him the first time. Hey, the black materia is not there. Graphics mod people messed it up again. There's supposed to be a, black materia there that he's interacting with. Okay, I want to point out here real quick, not to interrupt the scene or anything, that you can control this small version of Cloud here. You can run around and talk to him and stuff. So Cloud has been losing his mind, and unless you haven't been paying attention. But you can run around as the small Cloud here and try to encourage him, not to give him the black materia. Cloud is clearly losing it. He's under the control of Sephiroth. But there's a part of him that is not, and that's the part I'm controlling right now. Anyways, he just keeps repeating the same stuff. I'd be going crazy like, no, no! I'll also point out that in this part, you still have control over the boy Cloud. Well, you will here in just a second. Right here, Cloud starts beating the fetch out of Aerith. I tell you, this was a tough scene for me, because not only is Cloud losing his mind, he gave the black materia to Sephiroth, but freaking Kate Sith 2 comes in. He doesn't even actually die, man. We gotta... We still have to deal with Kate Sith. Right after he supposedly died. I tell you, I was losing it the first time I played this game. Well, that doesn't look good. Eris has gone by herself to prevent Sephiroth from using the black materia. And Sephiroth knows she's going to be there. And he's on his way there too. Okay, so one thing I wanted to point out about that scene just there with Barrett and Cloud talking to each other, a lot of people like to talk crap about this game, about how the characters just mope and complain and whine and things like that. And I like to point out, I'm more than 30 hours into this game now, and Cloud has not been that way until right now. So 30 hours in, Cloud's been very progressive about his attitude. And even when Cloud does start to get worried, legitimately, about the fact that he might screw everything up, Barrett is a very strong contrast to that attitude. And this whole scene here with, the way he tries to motivate him to go, it's like, who cares, man? Like, we need to move forward because we care about this person who's in trouble. And if you start to lose it again, I'll be there to snap you out of it. But there's no good to be had in just sitting around and doing nothing. And so this attitude that a lot of people have adopted about this game and about the characters, and I just don't really think it holds any water at all. If you actually play the game, you would notice that, like, the characters are very positive and very forward-thinking, and they do their best all the time. They're not just moping around. Okay, I want to replace Barrett with Sid. And I don't think I need to change my materia setup just yet. I might change equipment real quick for Tifa. Give her the work glove, or not the work glove, sorry, don't want that one. Diamond Knuckle. And let's give her... We have this dragon armlet, which is really cool. As you can see, it drains 1/2 of fire, cold, and lightning attacks, so fire, ice, and lightning. Really good against a lot of elemental spells and things like that. Has lots of materia slots too, and for the most part it's better than what we have now. The Adamant Bangle is still going to be better in terms of straight up physical defense, but I'm going to go ahead and equip the Dragon Armlet because it's really good. But I'm not going to equip her with anything else for now. Oh yeah, and then as far as this goes, let's give her the Champion Belt. And I'm not going to worry about materia because we're done fighting for today. We just need to head up the coast here. Oh, I guess we can't do it this way. Turn the dang camera, fetch. We need to go this direction, around this side. We need to head to the far north continent. That's where Sephiroth has gone. That's where the City of the Ancients is. You would get a hint. I believe if you go into that house over there, the guy gives you a hint about its location. Could be wrong about that, but even if he doesn't, I'm giving you a hint. I'm telling you where to go. You need to go to the northern continent. Just follow the coastline. Up this way. Almost there. Just need to around this way. Around just one more bend here. Right here. That town right there is Bone Village. And that is where we need to head next. But I'm going to be doing that next time. I'll also rearrange my materia and everything, and then I'll talk about my changes next time. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please just let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Peace!